will target Boko Haram, other terrorists across Africa. U.S. Air Force. James Hecker, commander of the U.S. Air Forces, Europe and Africa USAFE-AFAFRICA, says the U.S. Air Force will carry out airstrikes against terrorist targets across Africa. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the digital conference was organized to enable Gen Hecker to discuss U.S. commitments to military partnerships with African nations and AACS operations. Hecker said terrorist groups like ISIS were high-value targets that threaten African nations and the U.S. and would be targeted by the U.S. as it did against ISIS in Somalia recently. So we will continue to go after terrorist organizations that threaten our African partners as well as the United States. Hecker said that the U.S. was willing to collaborate with African air forces, not only by way of security support, but also through humanitarian assistance and disaster relief efforts on Boko Haram insurgency, and how the U.S. Air Force can help the Nigerian military achieve air superiority over the terrorists. He said the U.S. had already been supporting Nigeria. Well, I think, as you know, the U.S. government has provided training and equipment to Nigeria for quite a while, so hopefully that will help them out. But what we're looking at in this conference is not that. We're not talking about air superiority or conflict. We're talking about how we can help each other, African nations can help one another, and that's what the goal of this conference is, Hecker said.